Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwitheli.com, and today I just want to show you a quick technique using the Stamparatus and the Christmas Roses stamp set. Now this could also be used with other sets where you have a line image and then you have the stamp images where you're gonna fill out those areas. So let's just get it started. So I have already put my image on the side of the Stamparatus, and this is a stamp positioning tool that we have with the Stampin' Up. And so let me just go ahead. So I'm just inking everything. I have already lined up. I put my paper to the corner. Now I do it to the corner, that way as I am moving towards the different steps, I know exactly that I need to be lining up those there so that everything else is lined up. Let me just make sure. As I was, and one of the things is that I first line up everything using a scrap of paper here, which is this one is from the Stamparatus accessories. It's always best if you do that because that way you can see exactly where you're gonna be positioning everything. So anyway, so let's just get started. So I have here my flower, so I'm just gonna be pressing. Now the beauty of this is if this doesn't stamp well, I can re-ink and do it again, but this one seems to be perfect. So now one of the cool things about Stamparatus is that you can take the plates out and then put a new one in. So I actually, the Stamparatus comes with two, so we're gonna go use the second one, but you can get additional ones. So I actually have two extra from the ones that they have. I'm stamping this with just the light color, and I use Pretty in Pink. And the only reason I do that is because the photopolymer tend to stain the paper. And sorry, the photopolymer stamped. And if you put a clear one, then it doesn't stain as bad. Now that's natural, but again, it's just something that I do there. So anyway, so I'm gonna go put this one here because the photopolymer stamps, let me just show you here. So the regular, the clean ones, you can see there's like a little caution, right? And then the photopolymers, there's nothing in it, so they're thinner. So you have to be using a little foam in addition there. That way it kind of has a better cushion for your photopolymers. So I'm gonna be putting this one here, then that one there. Then my image, again, I'm just positioning it towards that corner so that I know it's lined up perfectly. And then, yes. And so like I said, I have first put the Pretty in Pink. Now I'm going with Cherry Cobbler. And again, it's normal for the stamp images in photopolymer to get stained. But again, I'd rather put a little clearer one so that it's not as stained. Okay, so I'm gonna lift this one, and it looks perfect. Then I'm gonna be bringing the chamois, just to take this, just to clean my image. And like I said, it still stains, but believe me, it stains less. Alright, so then I'm going to take off this one. Then I'm going to bring my third plate. And I could have done where I could have used this area. So in all honesty, I have up to 8. But since I have 4, I decided to go straight with 1 in each. Okay, now these little berries, I want to put them as well in, what is the color? Cherry color. So I went ahead first with the lighter color, and then I'm going to go back with this cherry color and see. Oh, and this one kind of moved. And again, you have to put everything, again, it's always important to be right on the corner there. There you have it. I'm going to go and press. And again, if it doesn't stamp well, then I can go back and put again more. There we go. Perfect. So it makes this really easy. And the cool thing about it is that I can do as many of these as I want. right? As you can see, because I'm just lining up everything. So the Stamparatus make it just perfect for those type of things. So this flower, I can do a lot of them, and I love that because in the past, I'll be honest, I wouldn't really get a stamp set that has so many steps just because it would be very time consuming. But this one, as you can see, I'm just going color by color. Everything is lined up, and if there's an area that it doesn't get well ink, I can go and repeat it, right? So it makes it very easy. Again, just make sure that always in that corner. And then, yes. So you just line it up once, and then the rest is done for you, honestly. Because it's just as easy. Whoa, love it. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and clean. Now, I'm going to go ahead now and bring the... There is one image here that I didn't use, because that one is just the one image, and you have about 3 of them. So I'm gonna bring just this one, and I'm gonna bring I'm gonna go with soft suede on this one, so it kind of looks different. Here we go. There we go. And there we go. Alright, so then the last thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and I could actually hit emboss this one, right? So let's just do this again. Now I know I have this one with the what was the color that I used? Early Espresso. So I'm going to clean this one and then bring the Versamark, and we're going to go ahead and do some gold embossing. What do you think? I think this will be perfect. Let me just make sure I have embossing powder here. I have copper. I should have gold. Yes, I have a little bit of gold here. So let's just go ahead and do that. Now for this one, when you are embossing, it's best if you kind of prime these so that there's no static, so the gold powder only sticks to where the Versamark is. So, okay. And then let's bring Versamark. Let's just make sure I have enough of these. I just want to make sure everything gets covered well. Alright. Let me just lift this section. I'm going to take this one here. I'm actually going to be using this. Let me just bring this one for right now. And then I'm going to bring the powder. And you can tell I need to get more. But it's fine. This little one should be enough to cover this image. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this one here. And let's bring the heat tool. So just give me 1 second here, guys. Alrighty, let's get ready. And there you have it. See that? Oh my goodness, it looks fantastic. So I love doing this. For, like I said, I love doing that back with the line because you go and add a little bit more of details. Like I said, this is great. Now, I could have just stopped without the embossing, but I feel like this can go to a very special person, don't you think? So anyway, so thank you so much. I'll show in a different video what we're going to be doing with this flower. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.